Warning. Contains extreme knowledge. May overload sensory of the brain. Viewer discretion advised. In order for you to understand this, the plane flying through the sun in these verses, you have to see it. Okay? God says right here, all this. So stay tuned. Watch this. As you see, ladies and gentlemen, they're flying at an angle, going outward. Remember, the sun is in the firmament. The light, the firstborn over all creation. God said, let there be light, and there was light, and he saw that the light was good. It separated the light from the darkness. So he called that light the day, and he called the lesser night the darkness night. You understand? So now they're getting out through this, and the Bible verses only prove this to be right. So have a nice day with this piece as you watch it going through the sun right there, and then you see it, the sun reaction, and it bellows back down to the surface. It's like a cloud. It's the only way out is through that sun. That is the gate. That is the image of the invisible God that they were trying to tell you in parables with the Jesus Christ story. All who believes in the sun. You understand? That's why they got sun worshippers and everything else, but they don't realize this is what they're supposed to be doing. Okay, guys, you've seen it. You've seen the plane fly through the sun. I explained it to you. Now I'm going to read the verses. That's the only way it's going to make sense to you. 1 John 1:5. This is the message we have heard from him and declare to you. God is light. In him there is no darkness at all. Hint, hint. John 8:12. Then when Jesus spoke again to the people, he said, I am the light of the world. John 8:23. You are from below, I am from above. You are of this world, I am not of this world. Just keeps getting better. 14:6. John. Jesus answered, I am the way, the truth, and the life. No one comes to the Father except through me. Okay? Except through me. Except through me. Which he is the sun right there in the sky. Now it says Genesis 3. And God said, let there be light, and there was light. Over firstborn over all creation. Before humankind, before anything, was the sunlight in the sky. Okay? Before the earth was given its anything, this took place. It's number 3 in Genesis. It should make sense. See, Genesis talks about the shaping of the world, the creation of everything, and it also talks about the human anatomy, and it also talks about the solar system. But I'm showing you the solar system. He's telling you the way out in the flesh. But you have to go through him in the spirit for him to give you understanding of how to get to him through the sun. He's telling you through the sun, just like that plane. All right? The sun is the image of the invisible God, the firstborn over all creation. Jesus Christ represents God in the flesh. And the sun was the first thing over all creation. I think we can understand that they're telling us right here that they're directing us towards the sun in these verses. And then you got Matthew 6:10. Your kingdom come, your will be done on earth as it is in heaven. That's the only part that matters. On earth as it is in heaven. You see the pyramids? You see Orion's belt? I proved something to you about Orion. Now, they had constellation setups here for certain times of the year. They knew when they matched the moon up was above these objects. You got coordinates, you could check it out. This confirms it. Daniel leads you to Isaiah. Each one plays their own piece and part. Okay? It says Daniel 12:3, those who are wise, listen to this very carefully, those who are wise will shine like the brightness of the heavens, and those who lead many to righteousness like the stars forever and ever. So he's talking about the stars right there at the end. And he's saying righteousness. Now, he's saying shine, brightness, heavens, righteousness, stars forever and ever. So he's telling us to direct our focus towards space. Once we go through the sun, we go to Orion. Because if you read the part, and those who lead many to righteousness, on Daniel, and then you jump over to Isaiah 11:5, it says, also righteousness will be the belt about his loins. There's the sword, and there's the belt. And faithfulness, the belt about his waist. And there is the, see, Orion's belt, right loin and left loin. They were guiding us directly to that man, right to that constellation. That's where we need to focus our energies, our spiritual eye, so to say. And in my next video, I'm going to explain to you about your pineal gland and prove that that's exactly what Jesus is talking about and what they're talking about. I'm proving all of this. So, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you've enjoyed this video. This production has been brought to you by the Eye of the Hand. The eye sees everything at the Open Eye System.